Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy, JD, blog number 4. Bo is better, Bo is more. Not Beyonce's album, but the number 4. Alright, today I want to talk about getting played, but before we start this blog off, I'm telling you, ain't nothing better than waking up to smell marijuana from your neighbor. I tell you, I get high. You know, sometimes you wake up hungry, but literally I am hungry because I just smell, and I know it's like yellow kush, because not that I'm a smoker or nothing like that, but I just know. Anyway, back to talking about being played. So, everybody talks about, you know, JD, you got the answers for a lot of stuff, but tell us one of your stories. So, me, I'm going to tell you, the viewers, one of the story about me when I got played. Alright. Crack the neck on this one because I don't know if I might have to fight, you know, once I'm done. Alright. So everybody gets played, blah, blah, blah. I play people and I got played, so I'm going to share a story of me getting played. Alright, so we're going to take it back to 2005. It all started back again. This started generating back in 2003, and it was a little shady, but the individual that I was dating was actually creeping with an ex-best friend of mine. It wasn't nothing major, but, you know, you seen the chemistry. I was kind of like Cousin Faye. I was plotting. I was like, I'm going to get you. So the relationship went on, and it was cool. We had our good times, bad times, but one thing we shared together was like a connection. Just our imagination was just like broad. So everything we did together was it was fun. But again, you know, dating this individual was very jealous of my cell phone at the time because my phone rang all the time. You know, it just rang, people calling, and, you know, when you're dating someone who's jealous of your phone, get off your phone and be courteous. Just so rude, like I was. Anyway, moving forward, the relationship went on. You know, when you're in a relationship, you give and take. You give your partner, you know, whatever he or she wants, and vice versa, because it's a unity, you guys are helping out. So I realized it's funny how you can get on my case about my cell phone when your cell phone can't be touched, acknowledged, or looked at. So that throws up a red flag. You know what I mean? Just a red flag of a lot of things. So, you know, I had to think about some things. Sometimes we call it the Hillary Clinton syndrome. That's when you hold it in public, but behind closed doors, getting knocked out. Anyway, so the relationship went on, and I realized, you know, we would lay in bed, and this individual's phone would go off late at night. So me being smart, I would get up like I'm getting the phone. I'm telling you, I got knocked down like it was like a Ravens game. It was just like, get away from my phone! Get away from my phone! So that's what I was going through in the situation. And so I was like, okay, I can't touch your phone, but yet you want me off my phone. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, moving forward, so we went to a restaurant, and we went to a restaurant in Pittsburgh, and we're eating, and this is around the time, you know, Hurricane Katrina came, so I had a lot of friends down in Mississippi, you know, and Louisiana, who was in college, who, you know, had to relocate. So, you know, we would always stay posted on the phone because there was a lot of changes going on down there. And one of my good friends, George, shout out to George, gave me a call, was like, hey, what's going on? And I was like, nothing much. And they was like, oh, we got to relocate to another school, blah, blah, blah. The conversation went on. Who's that on your phone? So my boy George. So I turned the phone over and was like, bam, George. So I was like, I got to go to the bathroom. But I noticed this individual would text under the table, like just text. She would just text under the table. So I'm like thinking to myself, So I went to the bathroom. And on my way back to the bathroom, something said, Jay, don't walk in the direction where she can see you, but walk in the direction where her back is turned. So I followed it. So I went back there and I, you know, walked the opposite way. So I looked over and looked on the phone, and the phone was like, hey, baby, I'm out of town on business. I miss you. I love you, and I'll see you when I get back. So at that point, instantly, you know, I could have blew up the spot about a Hillary Clinton situation. I held my stuff. So I sat down. I was like, so who you texting on the phone? Oh, it's just my mother. Nothing major. My heart really hurt. Like, my heart just dropped, and I felt like kind of stupid a little bit. So I let that go on. And it was that Sunday. I never forget, it happened February 10th, 2005. That was on a Saturday. But on a Sunday, you know, she was leaving to go back home. She's like, can I borrow some money? I'm like, sure. You know what I mean? You need to get back home. Yada, yada. You came to see me. Like I said, you give up the eyes for us. So, you know, I'm giving her money, but she's like, I'm going to run to my car real quick. So she ran, a piece of paper dropped on the floor. Looked at the paper, the receipt, bank receipt. It said available balance, $2,608, and I believe 73 or 12 cents, one of the two. So when she came up, I'm like, oh, you want money, but it ain't my money, and blah, blah, blah. I mean, flipped out on me and pushed me, and I fell back, like, on the bed, and I was, like, shocked. And instantly, like, the project came out of me, like, I really wanted to go ham, but I couldn't, because, you know, I don't put hands, I feel the moment you want to put a hand on somebody you're dating, y'all need to be together. So I was like, you know, I think you should leave. And you got the whole, you wanted to be alone, you wanted this to happen, giving a chewy in back of her squall, you know, stuff like that. So Valentine's Day hit, I was still mad. I was just like, you know, this ain't gonna work out. I was called a little blow, I was called a punk, I was called you need to be alone and all this good stuff. But at the end of the story, you know what I mean, I was played the whole time with someone who lived in Cleveland. So it is what it is, and it happened what it happened. It was kind of like I went through it like for a whole year after that, kind of like a grieving stage where you just really want to just figure yourself out. But you know what I mean, my good friend, shout out to Reggie in I think LA or San Diego, shout out to my boy Reggie, who actually got me through that emotion. It was just like off the chain what I went through. But I tell people, we all get played and we play, so keep it real. Yes. Anyway, I love you guys. I wanted to share you some of my stories, and we're going to have some more to come. Peace.